Yes. Did anyone expect a 15-year-old Jewish boy to do that with a guitar? Really, I mean. He's got a Jew flow, that's okay. That's not nothing wrong with being Jewish. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hooligans. The first time Hooligans has tried out burlesque and music together. I think it's going to be a good night. The theme again, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I know that I am 2 out of the 3 of those. I'll let you do the math on that one. I am Pierre. As I said, I come from Colorado. There was a huge blizzard in Denver, Colorado. I almost didn't get there when I left my home. I was taking the bus to the airport and the plane to here. And everyone I met told me, be careful. It's dangerous out there. You're on drugs? Do you need drugs? This bald man needs some drugs. By the way, your head looks like my left testicle. It's very nice and smooth and shiny. A little smaller than my ball, but it's good. If you're looking for cocaine, it's in the girls' room. If you're looking for amphetamines, the men's room. So that's right. Just help yourself. It's like a buffet in there. None of it's underwater, though. Stay out of the toilet bowl, please. We are here in New Mexico. New Mexico, the land of enchantment. How many people grew up in this wonderful state? Cheer if you are from here. That's right. It's a beautiful state. Colorado is your neighbor to the north. Colorado legalized marijuana last year. Colorado also legalized last week civil union marriages. That means a man can be with a man and not have to be drunk. You can do it sober now. That's right. I'm glad to be here. For those of you who don't know what burlesque is, I can give you a brief primer while we change the stage over. Burlesque has been in America for 140 years. Now, it's longer than any of us have been alive, except maybe that gentleman over there, but I only tell you this because a lot of people think burlesque was invented about 3 years ago in a movie by Christine Aguilera, the blonde bitch from Hollywood. A lot of people think. But the true story, burlesque is 140 years old, almost as old as Cher. Old as balls, I'm telling you. And burlesque is a little different from stripping. I know a lot of you were confused, especially the man on the drugs. When you came to this venue and you drove up and you said, this is a strip mall. Are we watching burlesque in a strip mall or a stripping in a strip mall? You're in a burlesque hall, not a strip mall, and there's a difference. I believe that stripping and burlesque are equal art forms, but they are not the same art form. I'll tell you the difference. One of the differences, the girls of burlesque, as you're about to see, they specialize in old-fashioned vintage hairstyles and costumes, and when they come out here, like at a strip club, they're usually in a hurry. It's like a NASCAR. They come out on the thing, they stop, they drop, the dollars flow. But in burlesque, they take a little longer with their costumes. They undress slowly, they have layers, much as I have. And when they finally reveal, when Cheech and Chong come out, you don't see the ping and the pong in burlesque, you don't. In burlesque, they cover their nipples with what? What are they called? The round things that cover the nipples. Louder, what is it called? Pasties, that's right. And if you're from Germany, you call them pastries. If there's any Spanish speakers, any Mexicans here tonight? Chichi sombreros. They cover up the nipples. That's what they do in burlesque. Because 140 years ago, there was no internet porn, and there was no public nudity. Today, in New Mexico, you can walk naked down the street fucking a goat, and that's okay. In fact, it is encouraged on the campus. But in burlesque, you had to be a bit more modest. And in burlesque, if you ever see a girl with pasties, and she's got the things hanging off of her pasties, what are those called? What? Tassels, that's right, these are called tassels. They look like fishing lures. bottom of your grandmother's curtains. And you pin them onto the pasties and you spin them. And if you put the tassels right here and you spin these, those are called what? Assholes! Say it again! Like him, assholes! So you have tassels and you have assholes. And if you ever see a naked man in front of a mirror trying to get his penis to spin, that's called nothing. You walk the fuck away from that. You're in the wrong place. Nothing good's going to happen. That's like Jack Daniels and Taco Bell. Bad. Bad kitty. All right. So you understand what it is. Now, the other thing about burlesque, this is not the opera. This is not ballet. We do not expect you to be quiet. He's learned this already. You are supposed to be interactive with me, with the dancers. If you like what you see, you make as much noise as you want, because the more noise you make, sir, the quicker their clothing is going to come off for you. It's give and take. It's yin and yang. It's like Chuck E. Cheese with a bunch of boobies, okay? This is like Disneyland and church. This is like the Church of the Latter-day Taints. This is sort of a worship of the female form. So if you like what you see, are you willing to make some noise and hoot and whistle and holler? You can hoot, you can holler. You don't need to throw the dollar. These ladies do it for the love of the fashion and the art of the tease. And we're going to start with a very classic dance for you. You want the dollars? These bitches are crazy, I'm telling you. This is why this group you're about to see is known as the bad girls of burlesque. The naughty ones from Albuquerque. They're going to start with a nice vintage dance to show you what burlesque might have been. Put your hands together for our opening act. Say hello. This act, by the way, was just selected this week to be on the main stage Saturday night of the Colorado Burlesque Festival. And that is an honor because over 250 acts applied and only 47 were chosen. Kudos to you. Kudos to you for being here.